If you've ever pondered the fate of Venom, well, consider yourself fortunate because I'm here to unveil the spoiler. Marvel's The End series delves into the ultimate moments of various Marvel characters, and Venom, the immortal symbiote, is no exception. However, The End goes beyond Venom's demise. It contemplates the fate of humanity as a whole. According to Warren, most symbiotes are essentially lethal killing machines, but Venom was somewhat unique. Venom displayed a genuine interest in biological life and harbored a soft spot for Eddie Brock. It's worth noting the stark contrast here. Eddie Brock, a regular guy from New York City, is mortal, whereas Venom is immortal. But what this implies is that, despite Eddie possibly recovering from injuries thanks to the Venom symbiote, he would ultimately succumb to aging, a fate that Venom desperately seeks to postpone. Venom attempts to save Eddie by replacing his failing internal organs with venomized cellular analogs. Eventually, Eddie becomes predominantly composed of venom, down to his very cellular structure. However, he isn't entirely gone at this point. After 2 centuries, Eddie's brain begins to deteriorate, with neurons dying off. Nevertheless, the symbiote perseveres, striving to salvage what remains of Eddie, endeavoring to overwrite his mind with even more venom. Gradually, people from Eddie's memories are supplanted by the symbiote until only the existence of the symbiote remains. 500 years after the superhero era's demise and the extinction of all human life, Eddie reaches a point beyond salvation, and Venom reluctantly decides it's time to release Eddie. As Venom withdraws from Eddie's body, it witnesses his disintegration into dust within its embrace. Eddie's character arc isn't a heroic one, it's more of a tragic attempt to balance love and heroism. On the flip side, there's Venom, a character whose name isn't often associated with love or heroism. It desperately clings to Eddie, someone it loves but ultimately fails to save. While this is a standalone story with no direct impact on future Marvel events, there's something relatable and humanizing about it. Venom's pain and dilemma resonate to a certain degree. It is compelled to move forward despite the agony, much like the rest of us. Venom evolves into the universe's guardian as the Godminds, colossal artificial superintelligences, seize control and eradicate all biological species. Utilizing the knowledge stored within itself and the skills acquired from numerous mutants it bonded with, Venom becomes a catalyst for the regeneration of life. Later, Venom embarks on a journey through time, forging connections with every living entity throughout history, assimilating their knowledge into its own cellular structure. Venom's ultimate moment arrives when the God Brains appear, and it comprehends its purpose. It tears itself apart, not in death but as a deliberate act, utilizing its accumulated wisdom and abilities to restore life and place it in its rightful timelines. In doing so, Venom sacrifices itself, but in its demise, it begets life once more, a somewhat poetic conclusion. As Venom approaches its final moments, just before its complete dissolution, the last thing it clings to is the memory of Eddie and the others it cherished to the extent that it was willing to obliterate itself to preserve those memories. So, what are your thoughts? Could there have been a more fitting end for Venom, or was this the most appropriate conclusion? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.